Hi Aries, thank you guys for tuning in. I was seeing you riding a golden dragon in the sky, and whoa, a lot of cards just fell on the ground. And I was seeing it kind of like you whipping around on the dragon. Okay. So I was seeing some of you, well, I was seeing all of you whipping around on this dragon. So for some of you, it is a cosmic protection and guidance, and you are riding through in your power. You're riding through in your strength. And for a number of you, this is regarding some out of control nature, some force in your life that seems really beyond you. That because it's like some of you on the dragon, I saw like it was kind of like a roller coaster, like what's gonna happen next? I don't know what's gonna happen next, and a very wild unknown space, and all the cards are flying on the ground. I was also prompted to do the reading like right now, right now. I kept hearing, do the reading right now. You need to do it right now. So there's something pressing, there's something imminent, whether it's a conversation to be had with yourself, whether it's a conversation that you may have with another or others. And so for some of you, there's like this almost like out of control feeling. What is going to transpire next? What am I moving into next? Things seem wild in a way. And I also saw some of you having so much fun riding this dragon. So it's like a number of you were enjoying the experience and having a great time and feeling the energy in you rising and having fun in the unknown space that you're traveling. And others of you are like, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. This is very uncomfortable. So there's a bit of a split there with some of you. Some of you really riding that dragon, and others feeling a bit conflicted and unsure and wanting to discover more of what this energy is, what journey that you're being taken on. So at the moment, there's a stability present. Emperor, Nine of Wands, Princess of Cups. So there is a flow that you're experiencing within your life that's constant, that's moving, that works. It is stable, and it's in alignment with your path right now. And moving into this next phase, you have a powerful combination of Ace of Swords, Three of Discs, the Magician, the Universe, Six of Swords. So you have magic to work with, and you also have balanced mental energy. And for those of you that were feeling that you were riding the dragon in that way that is harmonious inside of the cosmic flow in your orbit, and there will be something new flowing in for you. And for some of you, this is pertaining to the mystery that you're not quite sure how this is going to unfold next, but it's taking you into your next rites of passage, into your initiation. And as you've been journeying over time, you have been integrating different aspects of your being. And so now they were flowing, instead of separated, they're flowing in harmony. They're flowing in rhythm. They are allowing you to play with all the different aspects of your personalities. They're allowing you to be in your magic while simultaneously using your logic and reason in the way that it is appropriate for you, in the way that you need to work in the 3D. But you have a very expansive energy moving into the world, and your work, your creations, your relationship is moving into the next space, which will be attracting beings that are more, well, that are in alignment with your vision, with your work, with what you're creating. And there feels a natural, harmonious alignment with this. And this has to do with your own integration within your being. This has to do with the inner work that you've been cultivating and fueling and focusing on and discovering and integrating within your being. And for many of you, I saw, when I was tuning in earlier to your energy, there's also a pain in the back of my neck right now. So for some of you, it actually has to do with like a physical unrest and a tiredness, and an exhaustion. And for others of you, it has to do with the serpent rising. And if you can see here in this card, she is riding the serpent, and her foot is on the head of the serpent riding it. And this isn't only for you, Aries, but this is a collective rising of the serpent at this time. So it's very possible that for those of you that really feel you're moving in your power and you are truly on your aligned orbit, that your serpent is rising, or it has, for many of you I've seen, have actually connected to the mouth of the goddess, and you're fully risen in your power and your work in the world. So there's the split here with the Aries, depending on if those of you who feel really in alignment with your path, those who feel in union between their magic, between what you're creating and your balance in your mind and your energetic field and your emotions. So there's a lot of psychic energy around you right now, and this psychic energy that you're experiencing, it's like you've been taken through this tunnel. You've been taken through this series of events that have been spiraling around you. And within that, you have been cultivating and listening and adjusting according to the subtleties, becoming more subtle in the way that you are tuning into your energy and responding according to the moment as inspiration is arising. And as the serpent is rising for you, and as that is awakening, it is that integration of all of your powers within this awakening. It is in your multidimensionality. It is in your being in your body, but being outside of your body, tuning into the different planes that are here, allowing yourself to explore with the magic of the sun, with the magic of the day, with the magic of the moon and the night. The High Priestess is she is the intuitive master of the realms. And as you are honing into this power, you are able to work with people from all walks of life. You are able to be a master of energy in the way that you can communicate with all beings while remaining true to your orbit. So you don't have to fall or veer off of your orbit anyway within your communications. Whatever happens within your communications with other beings at this time, and within your work, within your home life, within your family, all of these different aspects, as long as you're remaining true within your orbit and within your internal knowing, because the High Priestess can see. The High Priestess can hear the voices in the walls when she walks into a room, into a space. She knows what has been spoken of there. She knows what has happened there. Her vision is clear, and it's open, and it's precise. And it is not jaded by projections. It is not jaded by illusions. It is crystal clear. It is crystal clear. So this is a space of being in your power, in your psychic intuitive abilities, and not second guessing what it is you're tuning into. This is coming through very, very strongly, because through this process of which you are moving through, and which you have been moving through, you have cultivated and continuously working on your inner energetic space to where you can really trust what arises within your field. You can trust that. So within different situations, people's environments, to not allow outer opinions to sway your inner knowing, and to allow your inner knowing to be what it is. Your perspective of clarity that comes from the pure space within. The High Priestess has crossed the void, and she has come back to be in the world, to be in humanity. She is not hidden. She is not in a cave. She is not hiding from the world. She is transparent. She is clear. She is open. She is willing. So what's coming through is to trust that within yourself, to trust that. And with that, there's also Five of Swords, Four of Discs. So in this Four of Pentacles here, Four of Discs, there is a tunnel of power. There's a tunnel, there's an opening, a door here and a door on the other side. And right now, you are moving through one aspect through your being, and you're in this open space right now, It's like you're right directly in the center. And right now there's certain factors at play that are moving you through, but you're not quite out the other side just yet. You're moving through towards it, and that's what you're moving into now, and you will be moving through it very soon. It could even be today. It's a matter of tuning into your being. It's a matter of embodying your high priestess energy. And it's a matter of clarifying within yourself what is true and where is that arising from. Is that clarity within you as bright as the sun? Is it that light of the sun, that satiating clarity that comes from within? Because in that space, your ideas, your creativity, what arises in that space for you is aligned with your orbit. So to tune in when you'll know that those answers are correct for you, it will vibrate throughout your whole being. You will know, it will vibrate throughout you. And before going into spaces that can create dissonance in some way, allow your being to come into clarity and align with your true orbit first. So any Five of Swords energy that may be present for you at this time, allow that Five of Swords to be held within the space of your being that is clear, that is that empty vessel, clear, bright, and without any sort of ulterior motives. It's where the knowing arises. So before you head into these situations, be in this open space as the high priestess. Connect to the silent space. And the answers for you regarding any situation that is arising for you will come to full clarity within that space of being. And as you are able to be in that space, you ride the chariot, you harness your fire power, your brilliant Aries energy that loves to move forward in the glorious ways that it does, and to allow that natural orbit that is always spinning, that is always moving, allow that in a way to spin around you, to spin within you, to spin around you. Allow your frequency to emanate from where you are so that you remained aligned in your being and you only move from inspired action which is arising from you. You only move from that space that is bright and luminous. And you will see through this way, when you are taking that inspired action and not moving out of I should, that you will be a magnet for everything that your soul wants to experience in order for you to evolve. So this movement is powerful. Moving from your high priestess power, riding the chariot through understanding what the Five of Swords is for you, whether that be relationships, whether that be dissonance within your own being, whatever that may be for you. And know that moving through those energies, you can create right now anything that you want, anything that your soul has been moving towards for so long. Now you have High Priestess, Chariot, Magician, and the universe. You are moving from that deep internal space outward, bringing your gifts fully into the world, moving into your freedom, moving into your expansion, moving into your abundance, moving into your complete alignment with your orbit. So allow that internal space to lead the way. Allow this balanced mental energy that you have to lead the way, coupled with the intuition, coupled with your psychic intuitive knowing. With this first, your balanced mental energy, it creates the combination for you to create, like the magician, exactly what it desires, using all the forces in the universe to bring this into being. And it's not always to do, to move, but right now, what I'm feeling for you is as long, like who's to say move quickly, move slow. It's move however is in alignment for you. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition on how to move in your orbit. And you will know whether to move quickly or slowly in different situations. All right, Aries, I will be moving into the extended reading. I will put the link below for you, and we will continue expanding upon these cards. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in.